One of the reasons why I absolutely adore Belle Tress colors is that they have lots of layering in their colors. Sometimes you see those codes, they're 5, 6, 7 numbers long. There's a lot that goes into their colors. They're very mindful, and they're perfect to transition from one color to another because of their heavy highlight patterns. All of these feature wig styles were purchased with my own funds. You can find them all at Wig Studio One. Expand the description box below this video. I will attach a link to each one of these featured styles. You can go out and look at the different colors and pricing. If you have any questions for Wig Studio One, you can email support@wigstudio1.com or from any product page on the website. Scroll down, hit the help button to be connected with a live chat. What I'm wearing here is the Dalgona 16 by Belle Tress in the color Butterbeer Blonde. They just keep coming out with some amazing blondes in that line. So this Butterbeer Blonde is a dark sandy blonde, and then it's heavily highlighted with a platinum. It's a very cool platinum tone against a more of a neutral sandy blonde, and that just gives it a nice neutral look overall. And the rooting on a color really changes it, doesn't it? It gives it more depth, dimension, it makes it darker overall. So if you are a fan of the Butterbeer Blonde by Belle Tress and you just want to lighten it up a bit, why not try the companion color to Butterbeer Blonde, which is Cream Soda Blonde. Cream Soda Blonde is exactly the Butterbeer Blonde without the root. And again, if you take away the root, it's going to be lighter and brighter and the perfect way to lighten up for summer or anytime. So here I am wearing the Bellissima Hand Tied by Belle Tress in that Cream Soda Blonde, lightening up just a bit from the Butterbeer Blonde. So you'll see that those dark sandy blonde tones and then this heavy platinum highlighting is really bright and light, isn't it? And then when you take away the root, it just makes it even lighter and brighter. But the tones are the same. So it'd be great just to lighten up a bit with Cream Soda Blonde if you're a big Butterbeer Blonde fan. Next, I'm wearing the Dalgona 16 in the color Champagne with Apple Pie. Now, Champagne with Apple Pie is a wonderful mix of pale blondes. There's some paler gold blonde in there, as well as some more neutral pale blonde. And then you also have a white highlight on this as well. And all of that is supposed to be on a light brown root. I have seen a variable root on this color. This particular one does seem to be light brown. I have seen some with a little bit of a warmer, spicier tone to it than this. So overall, this is a light, warm blonde, although it's heavily highlighted with more neutral to cooler tones. If you wanted to go a little bit lighter than this and still keep a root, I suggest that you go with the Bombshell Blonde. I'll be right back. So here I'm wearing the Cold Brew Hand Tied by Belle Tress in the color Bombshell Blonde. So it's a little bit lighter and brighter than the Champagne with Apple Pie. You're going to see just a neutral satiny kind of a blonde, but it's really heavily highlighted with that 60, which is the white. And that is what really lightens and brightens this up. So you can see a combination of some warmer and those cool white tones on there as well. And it is on a light brown root that appears to be warm in tone on this particular piece. But just going with that lightening up a little bit from that Champagne with Apple Pie, your next lightest level would be the Bombshell Blonde. So here's another example how you can lighten up this summer with Belle Tress colors. Let's say you really enjoyed this British Milktea color. I have it here on the Dalgona 16. British Milktea, a combination of some browns and blondes, and it's all been very heavily toned with a violet toner. That almost makes a little violet cast here on these white highlights. And it also may give the appearance of a little bit of gray or silver. The general tone here is more of a light brown that has been highlighted and toned. So if you want to kick it up a notch and go a little bit lighter, I have just the option. So if you love British milk tea, but you want to go a little bit lighter and brighter, why not try Roca Margarita Blonde? I have it here on the Amaretto style. Roca Margarita Blonde, again, just such beautiful layering of color. You have some silver blonde in there. You have some pale coconut or beigey kind of blonde. There's some ash platinum in there, and then there is a light brown root. So again, there's just enough of that cool silvery look that I think you could go a little lighter on your British milk tea. Next, I am wearing Columbia by Belle Tress in the color Mocha with Cream. Now, to be fair, I don't have any darker brunettes in that line to show you, but this would be the perfect way to lighten it and brighten your look if you are a brunette lover. Personally, I'd love to see Belle Tress come out with some more intermediate brunettes, but for now, I think this Mocha with Cream would be just the ticket if you like English toffee or caramel with cream or chocolate caramel if you just want to lighten up a bit. So you're getting that light golden brown with some more of a gold type blonde highlight. There's some caramel in there. Absolutely rich and delicious, and those highlights just pop. Now this one is rooted. It is rooted with, it looks to be like a 1B. I mean, it looks black to me. That has been the main criticism of this color, but that just helps you transition into a lighter shade if you're normally a medium to dark brunette. So next I want to show you Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. It's shown on the Bonbon style, and I have reviewed this color. What we have is that light ash brown with some profuse like light gold blonde highlighting in there. It's not too golden at all, and this one is also on a medium brown root. Very beautiful dimension in this color. Now, is this a blonde or is it a brunette? If you are a big fan of this color and colors like it, like Shaded Cappuccino by Raquel Welch, and you just want to lighten up a bit, I think you're going to have a couple of options. Now this is already light and bright around the face because of the heavy highlighting, but it's obvious that it is a brunette underneath, especially at that root. So I'm back wearing Caliente in the brand new color Rootbeer Float Blonde. It has taken many of those colors from the Brown Sugar Sweet Cream and just brightened them up, lightened them up. So it still starts with that ashy light brown, but it's even more highlighted with some lighter shades. So first of all, I think this brown, this base color is just a tad lighter than on the Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. So that's the start. And then these highlights. So there's two kinds of highlights on this. The one is just a pale kind of wheat blonde, which is more neutral. And then you have some ash platinum in there as well, okay? And so the pale wheat blonde, the ash platinum highlight is just going to make this lighter and brighter. But when we're talking about tone itself, I think it's along the same lines. I do believe this is even cooler in tone, but brighter and lighter in tone than the Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. So it's summer and you want to lighten up your red in a really big, bold, dramatic way. I have the solution for you. This is Belle Tress's Columbia in the color Red Penny. Oh, it's on fire with all the different copper tones. So you've got some dark copper, some more cherry copper, and then this light golden copper, all threaded throughout, blended. It looks just absolutely on fire, doesn't it? And then you've got a root on this one as well. So what I'm thinking is that if you're a fan of Cayenne with ginger root, which is one of the original reds by Belle Tress, it's rooted, is a deep copper tone with a darker root, and it's not on all of the newer styles. So I don't know if they're phasing that color out or not. But the other red that they have came out with recently is the Sumptous Strawberry, which is a beautiful red. It's got some medium and some lighter red in it, and it's just absolutely rich and gorgeous. But this is something that you could go to as a Belle Tress red if you're just looking to lighten up. It's lighter, it's definitely brighter, and it is really, really dramatic, isn't it?